get that right. There we go. It's Trey Smith here with Buildbox. Really excited to kick off new series here. Even got 2 cameras for this series. This one's a spy cam, so we can look at Nick sometimes. It's not in there right now. And what we're going to be doing is iPhone stuff. All right, now what we're gonna do is review games in the App Store. I'm gonna be downloading games that just came out. I do this anyway, and I figured what the heck, turn on a camera, talk to you guys, show you what I think is working in these games, predict which ones I think are going to crush it. Not all these predictions will be right. Actually, who knows? We'll find out. I don't know. I've never really tried to do that before. But we're gonna do it now. It's gonna be fun. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is open up the App Store. And you'll see I've already been checking out a few games here. I'm going to walk you through the ones that we're going to play. Some of these really confused me too. I actually shot this whole video and then I screwed it up. We'll get into that later. Now, what we're going to be going for is checking out games that you can make in our software Buildbox, stuff like that. We're not going to be checking out like AAA crazy titles from Final Fantasy and stuff like that. I want to focus on games that I think the average person out there can make, okay? Now, this Dolphy Dash, we could check that one out. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that out. That looks pretty cool. Who doesn't love dashing dolphins? Already downloaded Tiltagon Turbo, so we'll definitely check this one out. And let's see what else. Sprinkles, we'll check that out. Link, already checked that out. That was okay. That wasn't too bad. We're not going to go over it. Fast Track, really like Fast Track. I'm going to talk about it. Anything else popping up weird in the? How about this boonk gang? Is that based on a meme or something? Let's actually find that out because I don't know about boonk gang. What's up with that? All right, so, jeez, that was a mess. All right, boonk gang. All right, yeah, know your meme, huh? All right, so we got a meme game here. Was that made with Buildbox? You know, a lot of those meme games are made with Buildbox, but no, that wasn't, I don't think. No, I don't think so. All right, so boonk gang is an online pseudonym of a South Florida resident named John Robert Hill who, blah, 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 posting footage of himself performing stunts and committing crimes on Instagram. All right, geez, wow, never even heard about this. Don't know how much I'm missing out on, but there is that. All right, cool. So we are still going to check out the game. Actually, you know what? We're not. Let me tell you why. Meme games, it's not about the game design. I want to focus this on game design, what they could do to improve, what I think about the games, and predictions on how they're going to do in the App Store. And if it's a meme game, then that's not going to really count. But let's do check out Push and Pop. That's a great one to check out because this game just came out of nowhere and crushed it. It was featured by Apple, really heavy featured by Apple. There he is. See, yeah, we can spy on you now. We're going to watch him when he least, look, see, he doesn't even know we're looking at him. Yes. So we're going to check out Push and Pop. I think that's going to be a cool one. And you know what? I think that's good. I think we got plenty to go by there. So we already downloaded those. Let's check out Dolphy. Now, this is one I haven't seen yet. This is something I haven't checked out yet. So we will see what this one is like. Got my little iPhone tethered here. I'm going to pull that up so you guys can see it really good. All right, so here we go. We got Dolphy Dash. Looks like weird. Oh, look at that. Hey, I like the graphics. That's cool. Oh, got a unique gameplay style too with this. That's pretty interesting. Then we're going to dash. Hey, look, this is solid. All right, but I'm doing it. Okay, I just got a touch there. I really don't know what you're telling me there. Hey, you know what? This is, we're unfortunately, since I already downloaded a couple of those games earlier, we won't see the tutorials. There's a couple confusing tutorials. If you're going to make a tutorial, it's got to be simple. It's got to be like really, really basic and dumb-proof. And, you know, because people like me won't get it. All right, so, yeah, too much action here on the fingers, but okay, cool. So they're trying to say I can sign up for an account. This is cool. Who is this by? Let's check out who this is by because it looks like a pretty well put together game, super highly polished game. And you guys will hear me until I drill it into all of your souls that this polishing is the hardest part. Wow, we already get rid of that? Where is it? What happened? Where's the dolphin game? Jesus. Okay, well, whatever. It looks like a pro game. Yeah, so that looks 10 out of 10. I mean, it was fun. It was unique. The only thing is maybe a little bit overkill in the tutorial. But honestly, if you're going to make a game and you're going to overkill something, let it be the tutorial. They even have like the gotcha stuff. We have this huge window, in case you haven't seen that, where we can constantly look at each other all day. If you guys don't know, Nick, I think you all do know Nick, but he is the original programmer of Buildbox, CTO here at Buildbox. Okay, so, you know, a lot of, you know, I kind of just want to get back and play the game. I got to be honest with you. But, okay, here we go. So, you know, I mean, this is cool. This is cool. I think this game will do well, but I'm not predicting that this will necessarily be the next huge game. I'm a little confused on the controls here. Okay, well, you're just kind of swiping up, right? Swiping up right there. All right, yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool mechanic. You know, here's the thing, man. If you're going to base a game around one mechanic, it's got to be like a flowy mechanic. I'll give you a great one. It's color switch and Flappy Birds. I mean, it really feels very natural just to hit it over and over and over. And I'm not sure if I'm getting that with this, you know? Or Tiny Wings back in the day, that game was just floo, floo. You know, you just really get this flow going. And with this, you know, not so much. So I'm getting cool. I think the presentation on it's really solid. And look, I'm trying to be super critical here. I mean, it's a great looking game, right? The graphics are 10 out of 10. The gameplay is solid. It's good. I'm talking about, is this actually going to take over the App Store? And I think that's what most people's goal is when they create a game. You can look at all the games on my phone and see that doesn't happen a lot. And there's usually a good reason behind that. So anyway, I like it. The more I played it, the colder I got on it, because it kind of wouldn't let me just play the game and get used to it. It's a real good idea to get people addicted to the game, get them doing that color switch or that flappy motion or whatever it's going to be, the lines in flow or the pitch slide. Get them really doing that, then start showing them the extra stuff. Don't rush into all that tutorial stuff, because people kind of just want to figure out if they like your game or not, you know? It's like trying to make out with someone on the first date right when you meet them. Like, hi, you know, my name's Trey. Okay, so let's check out Tiltagon Turbo. All right, now this one is, I think I've got this in the, yeah, okay. I got this in this weird mode, because you can do it like this, where you're like holding the game like that. And first off, I got a huge complaint here, and I get it. You know, we're all, you know, trying to obviously monetize our games and make money, but I cannot stand any ad that makes me wait, like YouTube style, when I'm playing a game, because it just really interrupts the flow, you know? And I really like the idea that a lot of the big publishers do, which is you earn coins and you do different things by watching ads. Those are timed ads. But yeah, that kind of drives me crazy. Also, those tricky ads where you don't know how to close it drive me crazy too. And I get it. Everyone's just trying to, you know, improve this eCPM. Still drives me nuts though. All right, so I'm using this this tilt with your finger instead of the device. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, this game to me, let's actually change it. No, I don't want to live stream it, bro. All right, so let's go back. Let's change the settings back to the tilt control and see how this goes. All right, so I'm gonna go back to endless and one go. And you know me, here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. I think this game is beautiful. I love the graphics. I'll tell you what I really like, I'll show you in a second, is the home screen, the main menu. I think this is cool, and it actually controls fairly well considering, okay? But I have a huge problem with this, and it's to really get the enjoyment out of the game, you're balancing it like this. Well, like, I mean, I'm shooting a video. I can't, like, it's a very awkward position to be in. You can imagine sitting in the bed, or you're in line somewhere, you're not gonna bust out and be like, hey, hold up, dude, you know, let me roll around. So that's the biggest problem I have, but I love this. I love this menu right here with the moving background animations. You don't see enough games doing that kind of stuff. So good presentation. There's something with that control though. You know what would even solve it is if accelerometer could just be at any level, and also portrait, man. It's really hard. I don't predict that game's gonna hit the top 10 because if you look, I mean, every single game in the top 10 is portrait, with the exceptions, you know, now and then, but very rare. All right, so let's check out Sprinkles. And this is interesting because this is a gameplay. In our publisher lead, it's where I work with people and help them get their games published. And there's a deal that someone's finishing up right now that's kind of similar to this. All right, so this is the game over screen. Geez, how do you get back? Really? Oh yeah, they use these for arrows, man. That really drives me crazy. All right, so let's see. Sorry, try again. All right. Replay? Is that with the restart? Oh my God, I thought that was like a replay. Like you were going to, you know, have like watch a replay, like an instant replay. Wow. Embarrassed to do that one on camera. But interesting and worth noting. So this is interesting. Two of the games that we're going to go over have this really strong 2048 vibe, you know, mixed with some match 3 style. This is the first one. Push Pop is the second one. And again, I know someone who is working on a game like this, who is, and it's killer. And I think actually it's a little bit better than this because it's a little faster action. It's just funny how that ends up happening with movies and games and everything where, you know, it's just like the world gets inspired or something like that. So you're out of moves, gotta watch a movie. Okay, but I gotta be honest with you, that UI is really confusing. I think this is the one that, yeah, uses these things at the very top here. These are your arrows, and that's just very confusing to me. And to have like share GIF, leaderboard, and then replay, and then remove ads is the big one. Like that down there, that should be the boom, you hit that. And then you, you know, then you can play the game. I get they're trying to monetize, but don't ever monetize when it's, you know, at the risk of confusing people when playing your game. I gotta see what boonk gang is real quick. Oh, Jesus. All right, no. Oh, Tasty Pill. No way, I know those guys. That's awesome. Right on, Aaron. Number 1, buddy. Okay, so now... Okay, well, you know what? It's got a pretty good gameplay style. And you know what, man? There's no question that meme games crush it. There's, you know, sometimes some legal stuff you got to be careful with. You can, if you notice Damn Daniel, which was made with Buildbox, but it disappeared from the store, and I think that's probably some kind of a legal thing. Actually, is this Buildbox? No, because they wouldn't have the 3D stuff there. But yeah, okay, that's actually pretty fun, and that's funny. I did not know my boys are working on that. All right, so Umbrella. This is a guy, a company we work with a lot. Mikkel runs Umbrella Games. They're the publisher, not the creator. All right, so yeah, we'll go ahead and collect the rewards. No. You know what I've noticed? UIs are getting a lot more complicated, you know, this week. I really like clean UIs. All right, so now let's go back and just hit play. We did. All right, so this is a pretty cool game. I actually like this one. So this is published by Umbrella Games. Mikkel runs Umbrella. He told me specifically that they're liking level games. You'll notice that this is leveled. I think this game is actually super cool, though. I like this. I like the style of it. And I like the particles that they have going on. It's really smooth. And this game's already in the top of the charts. And I'm not surprised at all. I think it's got, you know, it's got everything. It's got that cool kind of reflection thing going on. It's got a modern style. It doesn't look like everything else, but it's kind of based, definitely modeled and improved off of a lot of stuff. We know that kind of, you know, games, avoidance games, lines in. Game I made is very similar because you're avoiding and moving forward like that, but it's got a nice 3D style. So it's got a lot of influence, and but it's still unique. And when you see a game like that, it's kind of rare. But, you know, we've talked about it in the videos. That's usually what the most successful games are doing. So, yeah, hats off team, whole team on that. That's probably my favorite of the week so far. And then let's finish up with Push and Pop, because this is an interesting one, man. This is one that I got to be honest with you. I mean, this game's like, you know, the new game that just took off and has been nuts. And it's interesting to me because, to me, being an isometric makes it a little bit hard to see this game. A little bit hard to understand how it moves and works. So this is like a 2048 where you're trying to make lines. Okay, so let's see if I can actually do one, or if I'm going to completely botch this. There we go. All right, we made a line there. And then you collect like these coin things after you make the line. And yeah, so that's pretty much the game. But to me, it's interesting because I love the graphics. I think the graphics are really great. I think it's a good looking game. But, oh, can I get in there? No. Okay, I gotta push over. There we go. No. All right, but the thing is, I feel like the controls are a little bit clunky, and I'm a little bit confused when I'm playing this game. because of the isometric. It's like kind of hard to see if I'm behind something. So maybe I'm the only one. There we go. But it's cool. I like it. But I'm surprised it did as well as it did because it's isometric. I think if this game was not isometric, it'd be a lot easier to see what's going on and get a little bit, you know, kind of confused. It just moves really fast, really crazy, kind of glitchy style. I love the style though. So yeah, props to them. You know, I wouldn't have called that one hitting the, where is it now in the games chart? Let's see here. I think it was in the top, like really high up. So right now it's, okay, so it's falling down. It looks like it's already 29. I think that was like a good bit higher than that. Let's see, go to the games chart here and see. Yeah, still number 4 though. So anyway, still a cool game. All right, a lot of cool stuff this week in the App Store. I think we're gonna see, I would like to see the Umbrella Games guy, that game go a little bit higher because I mean, that's a really solid game. And that's really it. I think Boonk is surprising at number 1 really, but you know, hats off. All right, see you guys. Peace.